Alrighty. I've got my various light sources on the way to the gate. And guard post with the various things that a person might need when they get bored on guard duty. Water purifier. Little fishing dock down there. Goes all the way up under the bridge. Stops about here. The lights in the distance. See the wall stretches off that way a ways. Truck full of explosives for when raiders attack. That's just a hallway full of storage. This truck is a guard post. A basketball hoop there. And path over to the fishing area. Well, spot a fire to mark where the spot is so I can find it easier when I'm yeah. Front walls of most of the buildings blocked off so bullets can't get through during an attack. All the buildings are basically empty. There's a couple of stuff in them, but I'll just show you those ones instead of showing you all the empty ones too, because they're actually just empty other than being cleaned out. Got the bus up on well, the front has wheels, but the back's up on that. Just a little area. I'm gonna put some chairs in there, get rid of the candles, and put real lights in eventually, but there's the wall. The super ugly wall. But I'm gonna decorate it at some point. I'm not great with decorations. And then a little shack up here for visitors to get inside of when there's a reason to not be on the ground, whatever that reason may be at the time. Another little area up here. It's kind of a chill spot for everybody. A little bridge across the roofs here. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Couple floor pieces I tilted because I got sick of falling through the giant hole in the roof. This is gonna be like weapon storage, so you don't have to try to get back down to the ground during an attack to get to weapons, because it just makes sense that there would be weapons that you could get to. Nice big yard. More wall back there. All the way down at the river. There's that duffel bag. Another empty building that has yet to fulfill a purpose, but I know it's there for a reason. I just don't know what that reason is yet. Okay, no more buildings that way for a second. So we'll go across here, over to the rooftop eatery. The fresh fish served daily, except those ones. Those are going to be pretty bad tasting in the morning, probably. This roof is hideous, and I need to fix it. But I can walk across it for now, so that's what matters. Little outdoor area to eat over there. I can't remember if I did that or if it was there already, so I won't worry about that too much. Put a lot of time into flowers for some reason. I was just on a flower kick one day, and they looked really cool there with those lampposts, so that's what I did with them. I think I put a bunch of beds in here. Or, no, just a bunk bed. Yeah, there is beds. There's one building that's just slapped as full of beds as I can possibly get it. And mostly just because there has to be beds. Is it this one? Yes, it's this one. Green door, because beds. That's right. I forget that. I put the green door on this building for bed purposes. There's even a bed in the furnace room. Everybody's got their own candle, for the most part. Oh, these two share one. That guy's bed has underglow because this candle goes through the wall. But, we won't worry about that right now. Put a row of hedges. They're not maple trees, they're hedges. In front of this building. Just different than the normal green hedges. Looks kind of cool. Plus, we weren't too related about leaves coming through the windows. This is just basically a flop house. I'm gonna put some sleeping bags in here and have done with it. And okay, yeah, over here. Over here we have the satellite array. And that went to the Institute machine that you end up making. Can't remember what it was called. Over here, we have our shooting range. Target practice at night. Or during the day. It's more fun at night, though. You can go over here, there's the compressed food plots. I couldn't even begin to tell you how many different food things are right there because I wasn't really counting when I dropped them. I just ran around, picked a bunch of stuff, dropped it. Here's the face melter torture chamber. Right next to the Cannon of Justice. That's what the bridge looks like from here at night. Pretty cool, through the trees. There's the bar. This is actually the bar. One of the few buildings with a designated purpose so far. And there's also beds for when people get a little too drunk to make their way home. And green lights, because who doesn't like green lights? Some cool graffiti and stuff. Pokeball for no good reason. Cool Brahmin skull. Fully stocked bar, as you can see. We spared no expense with this building. Over here we got the baseball man. The baseball man at the House of Kink. Inside is all the things. We got the backpack workbench to make backpacks for people so they can carry things for you. Chemistry station to mix your drugs up. Or medicine. Weapons workbench for people who want to work on their weapons. You can cook. You got the armor smith bench. A regular armor bench. An ammunition workbench. Literally barely ever have to leave this building. Except to get materials. And then up here, a bunch of empty floor space for activities of whatever nature a person may desire. A bed, padded for safety. And storage. This is where I've been dropping all the items. Whoops. Well, I just picked that one up, but... legendary items, weapon mods, food, robot parts, animal bits, drugs, food, couple weapon mods made their way in there. I don't know, I've just been dropping stuff in there, honestly. That one's empty. I think I meant to put half the stuff that was in there, and I just screwed up. Believe this is mostly power armor and junk stuff. Like legendary items that are just... oh wait, this is power armor and stuff I want to hold on to. Actually, that's what's in there. These are all books and video holotapes and all the things that clutter up your inventory really bad, make it a pain in the ass to find whatever you're looking for. It's a good place to store them. Came from that way. This way. Put all the ferns and whatnot in everywhere myself. Other than a few of the, there were some trees already, but I added in hundreds more. They're already in here. Already in there too. Oh, I know what I'm forgetting. Jeez. A couple things I'm forgetting, actually. All of these lampposts have their own power source, except this one, which also could draw power from this other radio beacon. My outdoor nighttime basketball / pool armor, or pool armor, power armor place. I walked right past it. Couple little stores. People can set up shop in during the day if they come to town and have things to sell and don't want to just sell it to one of our stingy ass merchants. Ugly Jezebel, because I hate her. And down this pathway lies some black magic. Oh, a little deck right there for people to sit on and fish. A couple of benches. Really chill spot to just go at night and enjoy yourself. Only the worthy may pass. And the Y looks kind of like a cross on the bottom. Wonder what that could be. This is an unfinished area. But the idea is that the higher echelon of society would be making their home here, and the dregs, if you will, would be down in the lower part of what I'm calling Sanctuary, even though this is technically supposed to be Vault 111. And the wall does go all the way around. I gotta raise up my guard tower, but I don't think it needs to come up a little bit, actually. Can I just do that now? How much higher can you go? That is your limit. Okay. I'll put stairs up to it later. For now, let me turn off clipping so you can see this wall from up above. There's a pathway up. Splits off that way. Goes all the way around here. And then back, and then it goes that way. And it goes all the way down the creek, along the edge of the river, follows back down along here, cuts over the end of this little bit of land a little bit, up the creek again, and then up this hillside over here that no one ever uses because you can't climb rocks that steep. I gotta tell you, this took a long time to get as right as it is. I had to patch in some spots down here with airplane parts, but I think it fits the theme pretty well. Scavenged bits in nature, basically. Now, I was very careful not to disrupt nature when I built the wall. So you notice, it doesn't go down into the water, it goes just above it. I wanted to let the water flow. All the way back around to here, and meets up with the far end of that storage hallway I was telling you about. Down here in the bottom, there's a little bit you can get inside of, about to here, when the clipping's not turned off. Fish bucket over here. I don't know who left that there, but I'm gonna have to yell at them. Got the bottle lights, I think those were called. Tanning racks. Garbage cans. Bit of a tight corner here. You can make it through though. Ice machine, barrels, pop out over here at the entrance. And there was something else. Oh yeah, let me get up here higher. That's Red Rock. Red Rocket over there. Built a big 3-story, 2.5 story thing over there. It's basically just full of beds. It's where all my spare settlers and people I want to keep track of go. And this is what this looks like from up top. So much greener than everywhere around it. I love it. As you can see, the main road is very well lit at night, and most of the lights can be turned off in case the Brotherhood of Steel is coming through, and we don't want them knowing how well funded we are and how much tech we have. So we can shut off all the streetlights really quick. We just gotta have somebody run down Main Street and hit the switches. And that is about it. I need suggestions on what to fill all those empty spaces with. Yes. So if you want to drop a comment down where the comments go. I don't know why I'm pointing. You can't see my finger. I don't have a face cam. But down there, drop a comment with what time of the video you're talking about instead of trying to describe the building, because blue or yellow is not going to be helpful. And what you think I should put in that building. Thank you.